I'm Cam.
I'm Tyler.
And I'm Aaron. We're three brothers who lead extraordinary lives.
Because we live and work in our family zoo.
Caring for endangered animals along with a team of keepers.
And helping wildlife conservation projects around the world.
This is One Zoo 3.
At the zoo today, it's all about living together and learning to get along.
Morning, boys.
Morning, Mum.
Just so you know, we're going to start decorating your bedrooms. So I need you to move out.
What? Where are we going to sleep?
I found the family tent in the attic.
A tent?
Yeah. Lovely. Oh, well done, boys.
Wait.
That's me sorted.
Where are we going to sleep?
See you later.
Remember, Ty, sharing is caring.
Yeah, loads of the animals here happily share their spaces.
And I reckon we could take a few tips from some of the animals that get along here at the zoo.
Really?
Really.
Fine, here I come.
I'm on it. I'm here, little man.
Here at the zoo, many of our animals share their homes with others, just as they would in the wild.
That's because living together, working together and sharing resources is key to the animal's survival.
This time, as we take inspiration from the animals that live and work together in groups.
Tyler has a rawsome time bringing lions Kasanga and Amara together for the very first time.
She's making the first move. Oh.
A new piece of kit helps bickering camel brothers Mo and Navas stick their necks out. And will our good friend Dr Wong's tasty treats
Oh.
help our sun bears to share. We have a busy time ahead of us at the zoo.
Hey.
And with so many groups of animals to care for, there's no time to lose.
Right, boys, come on. Let's get on with some work.
I'm gonna drive.
Well, look, I'm going to drive.
I want to drive.
No,
Ty.
don't think so, mate. Can't reach this. You'll live it.
I'm gonna drive.
We aren't the only family members who live together at the zoo. Like us, many of our 800 animals also share their habitats in family groups. There are the baby capybara siblings Spud, Tato and Tatty, who all get along swimmingly. Brother and sister Anu and Maluku, the Bactrian monitor lizards.
And we even have two brothers, our beloved Bactrian camels, Mo and Navas, who also get on really well. Most of the time.
These brothers may sometimes squabble, but like us, will always make up in the end. And for the first job of the day, Cam and I are sharing the load.
After you.
Because we're helping Keeper Amelia set up a new feeding winch for Mo and Navas.
First thing I need you to do is go and grab the big old post.
Using the winch to raise the camel's food up high will encourage them to use their powerful neck muscles.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Yeah, out there.
Right, let's see how well these squabbling brothers can share their willow leaf snack.
Here they come. They seem interested.
Oh, they look hungry.
Come on, boys.
Come on. Ah, cool. Yeah.
Oh, look at his lips go.
Proper munching, isn't it?
Bactrian camels' big, thick lips allow them to forage for thorny plants other animals just can't eat. And their meter-long neck helps them pluck grass, leaves and shrubs from places where other animals might struggle.
So nice to him sharing it as well.
Mo and Navas are born team players. In the harsh wilds of northern China and Mongolia's Gobi Desert, where Bactrian camels are from, finding food can be tough. Travelling together in herds known as caravans, the group can rely on lots of sets of eyes to scout for food. It looks like our teamwork has brought a bit of brotherly love to this corner of the zoo.
Good job. Aaron?
Maybe I spoke too soon.
Here at the zoo, it's not just animals of the same species that share their homes. We have different species that live together, like Mambo the armadillo and George the golden lion tamarin, who are both from the rainforest of South America. But how much does Aaron know about some of the more unusual animal pairings? It's time to put his wildlife knowledge to the test in Ask Aaron. We are giving Aaron 60 seconds to answer as many questions as possible. If he gets more right than wrong, he wins. Yeah. If he gets too many wrong, we win.
Let's go.
Okay, question 1. Dotted humming frogs choose which animal as an unlikely roommate?
Well, I have no idea.
Okay, well, the answer is a tarantula. The tarantulas provide the frogs with protection, while the frogs protect the spider's eggs from ants. What species of non-human primate forms the largest groups?
Mandrills.
Correct. One of the biggest groups ever recorded numbered more than 1,200 individuals. Okay, question 3. Which animal does a boxer crab use to help defend itself from predators?
See an enemy?
That is correct.
Though it's pronounced anemone, which crabs attach their claws to sting predators.
Question 4. Goby fish often live in burrows with which other animal?
Eels?
Wrong, it's the pestle shrimp. The shrimp builds a burrow for both animals to live in, as the goby provides protection and helps them find food. Question 5. Which species of fish lives on the underside of sharks?
Oh, is it the remora?
That is correct. They attach themselves to the underside of sharks using a sucking disc on top of their heads. And that is time up, which means Aaron wins.
I have come to the cat sanctuary to help bring together two incredibly special lions who we hope will get along well enough to share their habitat. 14-year-old male Kasanga currently lives on his own because the alpha females at the zoo where he used to live were just too dominant for his gentle nature.
The plan is to introduce him to a new companion, a younger female white lion called Imara.
Like Kasanga, Imara is a mellow and social cat. She has also been living on her own for the past few months after her brother Ngozi sadly passed away. While other big cat species mainly live a solitary life alone in the wild, lions will usually live together in groups known as prides.
So that is why actually mixing these two together is so important for their welfare and their mental health.
In the wilds of Africa, lions live in prides of up to 40 animals. They work together to raise their cubs, hunt larger prey, and defend their territories from rivals. When our lions meet for the first time, there is a real danger they could fight to show each other who is boss.
You're a good boy.
But with almost 20 years' experience working with big cats, headkeeper Briony has seen a lot of positive signs that Kasanga and Imara could become great roommates. And after a few weeks of living next door to each other, just a few days ago, Briony let them meet in the same space for the very first time.
I want to show you how it went.
So exciting.
Very nerve-wracking. This is the first time that they were mixed, ever.
This might feel tense, but this behaviour is a lion's natural defensive reaction to something new happening.
She suddenly realises that this door is open. Wasn't sure what she was going to do. She goes immediately behind him.
Oh, that's really positive to see.
Yeah, and he's fascinated.
Oh, wow.
She's so relaxed with him.
That's ridiculously cute.
And then she took herself away, and that was it for just a really positive
Wow.
first mix. Short and sharp and sweet and,
Oh, well done.
yeah.
Their first meet indoors went well, but the big test is yet to come. How will the lions get along when they meet in their new shared habitat outside? We'll find out later. few months ago, we welcomed sun bears Kyra and Indira into their new shared home here at the zoo. Sun bears are the smallest bear species in the world. As we had never cared for them before, we wanted to find out as much as possible about this amazing species. So I went on a conservation fact-finding mission to Southeast Asia to see how they are being protected in the wild.
So I've just touched down in Malaysian Borneo and I'm here at the Bornean Sun Bear Conservation Centre. I'm going to be seeing firsthand the work that they're doing to rescue, rehabilitate and release sun bears back to the wild.
This forest sanctuary is home to 44 sun bears, and it was all set up 15 years ago by our good friend Dr Wong CUT, or as he likes to be known, Wildlife Wong.
Hey.
Hey, Camel.
Good to see you.
Lots of bears are like basking under the sun. Can see how shiny is their coat.
They're beautiful.
Yeah.
The sun bear's name comes from the pale horseshoe shape on their chests, which is said to resemble the setting or rising sun, and no two markings are the same. Sadly, in the wild, these beautiful bears are threatened with extinction.
Their threats include things such as habitat loss and also the illegal pet trade. Cubs are sadly taken from their mothers and sold as pets.
But there is hope. Here at the sanctuary, the rescued sun bears are fed 4 times a day and given lots of natural enrichment.
Their favorite is, of course, the banana. Sweet, soft, and least favorite is sweet potato.
Okay.
I have to feed them with sweet potato first. Okay, you go and have your sweet potato.
That's a great tip. I'll try that with our sun bears. So far, Dr. Wong has successfully released 12 sun bears back into the wild.
It's very sad that obviously they're rescued from the illegal wildlife trade, but it's also really good to know that they're in incredible care here. And they're all in such great condition. They really are happy little bears.
I've learnt some great tips about sun bears here in Borneo. And luckily for us, this won't be the last time we see Dr. Wong.
With more than 800 animals here at the 123 Zoo, telling some apart can get a little confusing, especially when they look so similar. One of these animals is Marion the sulcata tortoise. The other is Miss Tiz the black-breasted leaf turtle. But who is who? Can you spot the difference? First, look at where they are hanging out. Are they close to water? Or on dry land? Turtles love a good splash, and many are aquatic, or live mostly in water. Tortoises, on the other hand, cannot swim, and will only go near water to drink or bathe. So if it's partial to a paddle, it's a turtle. Next, what are they eating? Tortoises are generally vegetarians and love to gobble up their greens. But turtles are omnivores, which means they eat animals as well as plants. So, if it loves a leafy salad, it's probably a tortoise. Still not sure? Let's take a closer look at their shell. A tortoise shell is large and domed, whilst a turtle shell is much flatter and all the better for gliding through the water. So, that's how you tell the difference between a turtle and a tortoise. Behaviour, diet, shell. Which means that this is not Miss Tiz the black-breasted leaf turtle. This is Marion the sulcata tortoise.
Back at the cat sanctuary, headkeeper Briony and I have a plan for lions Kasanga and Imara to start living together to keep each other company.
So Kasanga's shut in his den at the moment.
Okay.
We've got Imara out here, probably wondering what's going on.
As territorial animals, it's natural for lions to fight when meeting for the first time. It's their way of working out the boundaries and their role within the pride. If we do need to separate them for their own safety, we have a plan.
Briony and the team are on hand with fire extinguishers, just in case things get a little heated between the cats.
The extinguishers will not hurt the lions, but will distract them if things get out of hand. Okay, here comes Kasanga.
Good boy.
He seems a little nervous, bless him. She is just full of confidence compared to him, though.
The lionesses are usually the hunters and leaders, whilst dominant males are responsible for protecting the pride's territory.
Oh, she's making the first move. Oh. I think she's a bit excited.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Look at Tamara run. It's been quite a while since she's been able to stretch her legs with a playmate.
She's not trying to hurt him. She's not trying to be bad. She wanted to play. She was being curious.
After working out they can be friends, Kasanga and Imara are now beginning to look very comfortable in each other's company.
After all of that, Kasanga's taken himself off for a nap. He's such a softie.
Now that they have settled down, both of them are lying flat out on their sides with their heads down, you know, in a very relaxed and very vulnerable position. And if either of them were nervous, they wouldn't be doing that.
Whew. Well, that was a little nerve-wracking. Obviously, introductions like this with cats is always a bit of a risky business, but all the early signs are there that this is the start of a beautiful friendship.
Since becoming roommates a few months ago, our new sunbears, female Kyra and male Indira, have been settling in to their new home. But it's still early days. We are hoping that they play an important part in sunbear conservation by starting a family. In the wild, sunbears tend to be solitary animals, spending most of their time alone. So to bring them closer together, we'll need a helping hand. And I know the man to do just that.
Hey, Dr. Wong, how are you?
Good.
Dr. Wong has come all the way from Borneo to visit us.
I can't wait for you to meet our sunbears, Kyra and Indira. They're slowly getting used to each other and living together now.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
We've looked all around the zoo for lots of materials to help make some sunbear-friendly natural enrichment. Our bears will love tearing these goodie bags apart in a similar way to how they might forage for food in the wild.
Okay, what do you got there?
We've got mealworms.
Wonderful. In the wild, this is what they feed on, all kind of different bugs and grubs, a lot of good proteins.
As well as eating fruits and berries, some bears also eat nuts, so they are going to love this peanut butter.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh. Makes my mouth watery.
We're making some puzzle feeders for the bears to show off just how clever they really are. Drilling holes in recycled wood and filling with delicious treats will encourage the bears to use their long tongues to scoop out all the goodies. We're placing the enrichment nice and high to show off the sunbear's amazing climbing skills.
Should we put it up there?
Yep.
Easier said than done.
All right, see whether you can got it.
Oh! All right, one more go. This is the one.
Oh.
I'm not very good at basketball, apparently. Yeah! Good job.
He's done it on his first attempt. Dr. Wong has clearly done this before.
It's time to let the bears out.
Well, there you go.
Oh, there's Indira first.
Yummy, yummy. Oh, ooh.
Oh, he's really ripping through that. You can see how powerful his teeth and his claws are. They just shred through that hesitant attack.
Just like a piece of cake.
Easy.
Easy.
Oh, and there's Kyra coming around the back.
It's fascinating seeing them share their habitat and enrichment.
I think she's going to the puzzle feeder down here.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, wicked. I knew she was going to like that. She's kind of flipped on her back and she just has it in her paws. Oh, it looks like Indira's going to Kyra's puzzle feeder.
Yes, yes.
Oh. Oh, no, they've had a little bit of a squabble.
Okay, well, she ran away.
Yeah. Now, while that looked pretty rough, that's actually perfectly natural behaviour in some bears.
Yeah, absolutely. One would know how to back off and to avoid any kind of physical confrontation.
No harm done, and Kyra is happy enough to move on to one of the other puzzle feeders. As a first step to helping these bears start a family, I'd say Dr. Wong's visit was a huge success.
You guys are really lucky to have these two bears who can live together, who can work together and share the resources together, and hopefully, you know, there'll be more baby bears.
And baby bears are something we would all love to see.
It's been a great day, hasn't it? Seeing how all the animals share their habitats with one another.
We've really learned a thing or two from them.
Perhaps now we can even share the tent.
Yeah.
Come on, let's hit the sack.
Race ya!
Oh, wait, I thought I set my boots off.
Tyler, that stinks.
Ah! Get me out of there!
Where are you guys going?
Air.
I thought sharing was caring. Still got a few days left in these bad boys. Yeah, anyway, night.